Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. It is 8 o'clock. It is Wednesday. Wednesday, January the 8th. I am Tamara Johnson Shealy. Let's see who's going to join us. Won't keep you very long. I have a quick campaign update. So let's see who is going to join us. Good evening. It is Wednesday. Put your comments over in the comment section if I can answer any questions for you. But I wanted to come live and give you a quick campaign update. We have been out here on the campaign trail now since we qualified back in like November, and we are rocking and rolling. So I wanted to come on and talk about where we are with our fundraising, what's coming up with volunteering, what's coming up with events, talk about what's happening all around us. Like I said, I am not going to keep you long. Good evening. I see people are chiming in. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening, everybody. We're going to go ahead and get started. Let's get us like 10 or 15 more seconds. Good evening. I hope you guys can hear me well. If you can hear me well, somebody give me a shout out in the comment section to make sure that you can hear me just fine. But it is, got a thumbs up. Thank you. Again, it's Wednesday, the 8th, and just wanted to come on and talk to you about where we are with our efforts, where we're going, how things are looking. I know that, a campaign to the United States Senate, this has been a huge undertaking. I am excited about it every day. It is a lot of work, but we've started early enough where I think that, we can really cover a lot of ground early on. So if you have not gone to the website, it is on the screen. It's Tamara, Tamara, for Georgia spelled out.com. You can see all my issues, where I stand on the issues. You can make a contribution. You can send me a direct message. I do reply. So if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, always feel free to reach out. I try to be as personable as I possibly can and make sure I reach back to everybody and as quickly as I can. So just to kind of give you an update on where we are with our fundraising. The 15K we did not meet that challenge for December 31st, but you know me, if you know me, you know I won't stop and never will I quit. So we are $4,166 away from completing this challenge. That is not a lot compared to where we started. So $4,166. I'm hopeful that over the next few days that we can get this finish this December 31st fundraiser. So if you can send $100, I'm asking for $100 donations just to kind of push us along as quickly as we possibly can. If you can send a $100 donation, that would be greatly appreciated, or more, even more appreciated, but every dollar counts. So I'm much appreciative of every contribution that comes in. So whatever you can send, y'all, let's please hurry and close this. We have so many other things that we need to really get working on. So finishing this December 31st fundraiser is at the top of the agenda, because this is some hard money that we need to take care of, some things that move us forward. So please, again, we only need $4,166. So please make a contribution as soon as you can. Tell your friends, tell your family, every dollar counts and it's much appreciated. We need volunteers. Phone banking you can do from anywhere. I know we have people that are following from all over the United States. You can do phone banking from anywhere. So if you have 30 minutes, an hour, or whatever time you can spare during the week, on the weekends, whatever time you can spare, phone banking is such an easy way to really help. And it really does make a huge impact, reaching out to our voters and engaging and talking about my candidacy and talking about reparations and talking about the issues that concern them. This is how we win. So if you can spare any time, the volunteer training is every Saturday. We've done it every Saturday. Now I think we're on week 5, maybe. I think, don't quote me, but I think we've done 5 trainings thus far. It'll be maybe this week will be the 5th one, but nevertheless, it's there every Saturday, 1 p.m. to 1:30 Eastern. So I don't keep you long. I just like to give you an overview on the specifics of how to phone bank. If you can just spare just a little time during the week, that makes a huge impact. The biggest impact, honestly, is definitely reaching out to those voters and engaging directly. So if you can spare some time, go to the website, tamara4georgia.com. You'll get an email, and it'll probably be going out tomorrow with the phone number. So look for the email tomorrow, with the phone number on, with how to do the phone bank training, so we can send you a list and you can get on your way with phone banking. We have a challenge, and we're calling it Dantes Challenge. Dante out of New Jersey, one of our ADOS chapters. This was sparked by him. So this challenge with the phone banking, specifically to the ADOS movement, the goal is to see which chapters can make the most phone calls. So let's represent our chapters with ADOS by volunteering and getting these phone calls made, and let's see which chapter can really show up and show out. So that is what we're calling our phone bank challenge, Dante's challenge. So we definitely need the ADOS movement to step up, and let's see who can make the most phone calls. We have some other events coming up. We're going to have a Get on the Bus campaign that we're still working on. It's a national ADOS advocacy day at the Capitol. So be on the lookout for more specifics about the ADOS National Day at the Capitol. It will be March the 6th, and we're, like I say, still working on the specifics of it. ADOS Atlanta will be joining me as we get on the bus here, but you'll be getting on the bus in your prospective cities to go to your state capital. So just be on the lookout. There's some information coming down the pike really soon. So ADOS Atlanta will join me here. We're going to get on the bus and we're going to actually go qualify. So this will be a huge opportunity for us, for me, for the movement, but for me to go down to the Capitol, and it'll be the actually qualifying day. So there's going to be press there. There's going to be people watching. So to see ADOS show up at the Capitol and for me to qualify is going to be a really big deal. And for you guys to be in your prospective states at the Capitol at the same time shows on the same day, may not be the exact same time, but definitely shows the solidarity. It shows the strength of our movement and shows that we are a force to be reckoned with. So be on the lookout for National ADOS Day at the Capitol and all the details. It will be a fundraiser, Get on the Bus campaign, where you'll actually get on the bus with the movement in your prospective cities to go to your capital. So be on the listen for that. We will be in Athens I will be in Athens. David will be joining me, and we're going to be with Commissioner Tim Denson, who is a commissioner in the Athens area. And we're going to do a book discussion on King's book, Where Do We Go From Here? So it'll be this Saturday. If you can join us in Athens, Georgia, it will be this Saturday in Athens. So go to the Tamara for Georgia page for more details there about joining us in Athens on this Saturday. Some events that I'm actually working on is dinner with the future senator, the future's in quotes. We're going to be doing some sit down dinners across the state, across the counties here in Georgia. Small groups of about 10 people where we can sit down and have some really in-depth conversations. So these will be some one-on-one dinners with me that I will be scheduling across the state of Georgia. So be on the lookout for that. This event page is going to be LIVE in just a few days. So you'll be able to take a look at all the different events, all the different activities. We just, like I said, we need to get beyond this first initial December 31st fundraiser so that we can concentrate on the activities and our volunteering. And this is how we win. We have a real grassroots campaign, and this campaign is powered by the people. So this is how we are going to win our election to the United States Senate. So got 5 more minutes. I'm not going to keep you long. There was an article in Black Her. It's an online publication. If you haven't seen it, please go to the Tamara for Georgia page or just go to Black Her. Support that online publication. They did I thought was a really good piece on my candidacy and on the movement, the ADOS movement. So I thought it was a great opportunity to show us in a very positive light. I know that there's a lot of on Twitter. I'm telling you, the movement has taught me to use Twitter, but I tread lightly because I just Twitter is like, it's like you be careful where you step or where you step into, because something could blow up right underneath your feet. So I tread lightly on Twitter, and I know there's a lot of back and forth, but I think that I'd like to see us do some ceasefiring and focus on this campaign, because we got to get to Washington. There's so much work that needs to be done. So we need so many volunteers to help with the phone banking, that, we could spend more time focusing on getting to Washington, and we could kind of let some of this stuff just let it handle itself. But we need volunteers, and we got to get to Washington, or else everything we're doing is in vain. So we got to get to Washington, because we got a bold agenda, and reparations is on the forefront. So please, again, the website is tamaraforgeorgia.com. Sign up, become a volunteer. Again, the training is this Saturday, 1 p.m. to 1:30 Eastern. It's every Saturday, but the quicker you can get the training, the quicker we'll get you the data, so that you can start making the phone calls. I started back to school, guys. So for those of you that don't know, I am a student I'm in my last semester of law school. I am at Emory University. I am working towards my Juris Masters, which is not a JD. I don't have any intentions on practicing law. Don't want to be an attorney, but of course, y'all know where I want to be, right in the middle of politics and policy. So this gives me an opportunity to take classes with the JD students, learn everything they learn, so that I can navigate this political space and navigate policy with the best of them. So my undergrad, for those of you that don't know, is in computer information systems. I have always enjoyed research. And now for me to get my law degree, I feel like I can definitely navigate this legal space with the best of them and interpret law just like they can. So this is definitely preparation for where I like to see us, which is in Washington, and me be elected to the United States Senate. So this is my last semester. I'm super excited. I am taking constitutional law, and I am taking citizenship and immigration. So these are both courses that will prepare us to make sure that as we define ourselves, define the ADOS, define ADOS in the law, that we actually get this right. So started back on Tuesday, and I'm busy. So these I won't keep, like I say, on Wednesday when I do this, it'll just be real brief, because I just want to make sure I keep you abreast of what's going on with the campaign. So back in the saddle. So between the campus and campaigning, that is all of my life. So I have committed myself to this movement. I have committed myself to this election, and I have committed myself to taking us as a people, all of us, black, white, red, brown, yellow, all of us forward in this country. So I just know that we're embarking upon some historical times. And I've always said this, that I feel like we're on the next leg of the civil rights movement. And I feel blessed to be a part of it with all of you that are willing to put in the work to make this country a better place for all of us. So again, are we at 8? Yep. So we're right at about 8:14, 8:15. I just want to thank you guys. Let's see if we have any comments in this section. ADOS New Jersey's in the house. Hey, everybody. Any more training? Yeah, any more training? Yes, the phone bank training again will be this Saturday, 1 p.m. to 1:30. It's a conference call. Make sure that I have your email address. You will get the conference call number. Just 30 minutes of training with me, just to go over the specifics of how you are to phone bank for this campaign. Laron, thank you. He says, I'm ready to volunteer. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. It is, he asked, is it online or in person? It's a conference call. This phone bank training is a conference call. Everything is digital, or it's either a conference call. Our volunteer reach is national. So everything we do will either be digital or a conference call. Appreciate you. I see that, Bakari. Thank you. So thank you guys. Like I said, I didn't want to keep you long. I wanted to bring you an update about 15 minutes just to let you know where we are in the campaign, how we're moving forward. I feel very confident that this is a very winnable race. I went to Whitfield County on yesterday. I want to thank the Whitfield Democratic Party for the invite. It was a phenomenal experience to be able to go in a space where a lot of times talking about, race, racism, race relations, reparations, the ADOS movement. This is brand new conversation and sometimes uncomfortable, but I felt very welcomed, and I felt that the conversation was very well received. And I'm excited about where we are, where we're going as a people here in the state of Georgia. I think if we get this right in Georgia and these southern states, I think we can get this right across the country. So I'm just, like I say, blessed to be a part of this movement in this time. So again, thank you guys for the update. I didn't want to keep you long. You can find me at tamaraforgeorgia.com. Please volunteer. Please donate. Let's finish this fundraiser. And I look forward to talking to you on Saturday. David and I will be doing our broadcast, Tamara for Georgia, to talk about all things Georgia, Georgia politics, some of our campaign. We talk about the ADOS movement. We talk about everything. So join us on this Saturday at 11 a.m. Saturday at 11 a.m. David and I will be live, and then we'll be traveling down to Athens for an event with Commissioner Tim Denson to discuss the book Chaos of Community. Where do we go from here? So it should be quite a busy day, and we're going to continue to keep pounding the pavement. And I just want to thank you guys for tuning in this evening, and look forward to talking to you again on next week. Y'all have a good night.